crispy fig and goat's cheese bites and thyme-infused bee's knees. Welcome back to my series Aperitif in Pairs, where I'm making drinks and small bites that go perfectly together, perfect for the best time of day, aperitif time. First, I'm starting off by infusing gin with thyme. It's really simple, just a few sprigs of thyme and some gin in a container for about 2 days. 1 day will do, but just the longer the better, basically. It's now gone a beautiful deep amber colour and it smells really strongly and lovely of thyme. Right, now onto the food. So I've got some beautiful figs here, they're in season. I've actually picked those off the side of the road because they're everywhere here in the south of France. And I'm just going to slice my figs in half. And now for the goat's cheese, I've chosen a soft rind goat's cheese, so I'm cutting them into rounds and I need about half a round per half a fig. But if you've only got soft goat's cheese, that will also be lovely. Just use 1 teaspoon of goat's cheese per half fig. Now for the assembly, so I'm going to oil a baking parchment and work straight on that. So you want to have a half a fig, flatten it a little bit if you can so it stands upright, cut face up, and it can stand that way. So you just want to flatten it a little bit. Then top that off with your half round or teaspoon of goat's cheese. I'm going to season that a little bit with salt, pepper, oregano and some fresh thyme to remind us of the drink a little bit. And then wrap it all up in some Parma ham. You want about 1/3 of a slice, just enough to cover it. It's alright if some of the fig and goat's cheese is poking through. To be completely honest, these won't look that beautiful, but they'll taste amazing with the different textures, the sweet, the savoury, the salty, the herby. It's so nice. While our figs are baking off in a 180 degrees Celsius oven for about 10 minutes, we can move on to our drink. So I'm making a bee's knees, but I'm infusing my gin with thyme just to bring out a stronger herby thyme note, which goes so well with goat's cheese and fig. If you don't like gin, I'm actually willing to bet that you'll still love this drink because it's actually why it was invented. So it dates back to the Prohibition era when alcohol was banned in America and people were having none of it and still wanted a drink. So there were a lot of home distillers and a lot of bad alcohol homemade floating around. A famous one, of course, being bathtub gin, which did not taste very good. So a lot of cocktails were invented with lemon and honey to mask the flavour of the spirit. And so that's where the bee's knees was born, and it actually tastes amazing, and that's why it's lived on and is still a popular cocktail to this day. The name bee's knees I think is really funny. Not only does it kind of remind you of the honey with the bee, but also famous expression of the bee's knees, meaning kind of the best when it's actually meant to be to cover the worst alcohol possible. Super easy to make, just shake over ice, 2 shots of gin, 1 shot of freshly squeezed lemon juice and 1 shot of honey, and that serves 2 people. The fig bites just need a couple minutes out of the oven so you don't burn yourself, and that's it, we're ready for a perfectly balanced aperitif. Jammy figs, soft goat's cheese, crispy ham, balanced with those notes of thyme, honey and sweet and sour drink. Make sure to make the most of the fig season. It's short and sweet like them. And please remember to like and subscribe for more every week.